Remember when disco lights flashed and bell-bottoms ruled the dance floor? From the fierce Charlie's Angels to iconic modern-day figures, let's dive into Halloween costumes of the 1970s. The 1970s was a transformative decade, bursting with creativity and change. Halloween evolved into a vibrant celebration, with social movements inspiring self-expression that transformed costumes into bold statements. Disco culture peaked, bringing glittery outfits and funky styles to parties. Iconic films like Star Wars and Jaws thrilled audiences and inspired Halloween creativity, while TV shows like The Brady Bunch influenced trick-or-treaters with their fun dynamics and fashion. Join us as we explore 15 fun and funky Halloween costumes that define this decade, from glamorous disco dancers to classic vampires. Each costume reflects the unique blend of pop culture and individuality that made Halloween in the 70s so special. Number 1. Charlie's Angels. In the 1970s, dressing up as Charlie's Angels was a popular Halloween choice. The show featured 3 crime-fighting women, Jill, Kelly, and Sabrina, who captivated audiences with their stylish looks and adventurous spirit. Their outfits, which included sleek jumpsuits and bold accessories, became a Halloween favorite, representing glamour and empowerment. Debuting in 1976, the show showcased strong, independent women solving crimes while looking fabulous. This inspired many fans to recreate their looks for Halloween, featuring high-waisted bell-bottoms, colorful blazers, and oversized sunglasses. Charlie's Angels not only set fashion trends, but also marked a cultural shift towards female empowerment in media. The characters became role models, encouraging women to embrace their strength and individuality. Dressing as an angel for Halloween became a way to celebrate both the show and the spirit of the era. Number 2. Disco Dancer Costume. In the 1970s, the disco dancer costume represented the vibrant energy of disco culture. With eye-catching outfits featuring glittery fabrics, metallic colors, and bold patterns, disco dancers wore shiny jumpsuits, form-fitting dresses, and flared pants for easy movement. Accessories like oversized sunglasses and platform shoes completed the look. The rise of disco music, highlighted by artists like the Bee Gees, and films like Saturday Night Fever, fueled the costume's popularity. Dressing as a disco dancer became a fun way to celebrate the carefree spirit of the era. This costume also reflected the inclusivity of disco culture, allowing for a variety of styles and personal expressions. Today, the disco dancer costume remains a nostalgic favorite, evoking the joy and liberation of the 1970s dance scene. Number 3. Superheroes. The 1970s saw a resurgence in superhero culture, making the superhero costume a popular Halloween choice. With the rise of comic books and TV shows featuring characters like Wonder Woman, Spider-Man, and the Incredible Hulk, audiences were captivated. Dressing as a superhero allowed people to embody their favorite characters, sporting brightly colored costumes with capes, masks, and iconic logos. These vibrant designs symbolize heroism, justice, and adventure, often featuring spandex suits and utility belts. This decade was pivotal for comic book adaptations, with shows like The Amazing Spider-Man and Wonder Woman boosting character popularity. Comic conventions further established superheroes as cultural icons, making Halloween the perfect time for fans to dress up. The 1970s also introduced more diverse characters, such as Black Panther and Luke Cage, expanding representation in the genre. Today, superhero costumes remain a Halloween staple, evolving with modern interpretations while celebrating the enduring appeal of heroism and imagination. Number 4. The Brady Bunch Costume Soror. Dressing as a character from the Brady Bunch was a popular Halloween choice in the 1970s, reflecting the show's charm and family-friendly appeal. Premiering in 1969, it became a cultural phenomenon, showcasing a blended family's daily life. Each Brady character, especially on Halloween. The show's influence extended beyond costumes, with memorable catchphrases becoming part of pop culture. Dressing as a Brady was a way to celebrate not only the characters, but also the spirit of unity and fun. Today, the Brady Bunch remains a nostalgic favorite, and dressing as a Brady evokes fond memories of the 70s. Whether you choose Marcia, Jan, or Peter, this costume captures the whimsy and warmth of a classic TV family, making it a timeless Halloween option. Number 5. Kiss Costume. Dressing up as Kiss was an exciting Halloween choice in the 1970s, thanks to their theatrical style and dynamic performances. After debuting in 1973, Kiss quickly became a cultural icon with hits like Rock and Roll All Night and Detroit Rock City. Each band member had a distinct persona: the Demon, the Star Child, the Spaceman, and the Catman. This variety allowed fans to embody their favorite member, making Kiss costumes popular among aspiring rock stars. Creating a Kiss costume involved more than clothing. It was about embracing rock and roll spirit. Fans often wore black leather jackets, tight pants, and platform boots, topped off with iconic face paint. This bold look helped capture the energy and attitude of the band. Kiss's influence reached beyond music into fashion and pop culture, with their vibrant imagery appearing in comic books and merchandise. Dressing as Kiss became a way to celebrate the entire rock culture of the era. Today, Kiss remains a celebrated band, and their costumes continue to be a popular Halloween choice, allowing fans to honor the glam and excitement of 1970s rock. The spirit of Kiss lives on in Halloween celebrations, resonating with generations of fans. Number 6. Vampire costume. No Halloween is complete without the classic vampire costume, and the 1970s added a fresh twist to this spooky favorite. The decade saw a resurgence of interest in vampire lore, influenced by iconic films that redefined the modern vampire. Movies like Count Dracula, 1977, and Blackula, 1972, showcased vampires as both terrifying and charismatic, inspiring fans to embrace the vampire aesthetic. Typical costumes included capes, fangs, slick back hair, and dramatic makeup, allowing Halloween enthusiasts to channel their dark side while enjoying the era's glamour. Creating a vampire costume was simple yet creative. A classic look often featured a black cape, white dress shirt, and dark trousers, complemented by bold makeup for pale skin and blood-red lips. Accessories like fake fangs and a plastic blood vial completed the transformation into a creature of the night. The vampire craze of the 1970s reflected broader cultural themes, including a fascination with the supernatural and darker storytelling. This period laid the groundwork for the vampire genre's evolution in pop culture. Today, the vampire costume remains a Halloween staple, evolving while retaining its classic elements. Whether opting for a traditional Count Dracula look or a contemporary version, dressing as a vampire allows you to tap into the rich history of this captivating character and embrace the spooky spirit of Halloween. Number 7. Cowboy/Cowgirl costume. The Cowboy/Cowgirl costume was a beloved Halloween choice in the 1970s, capturing the adventurous spirit of the Wild West. Inspired by popular Western films and TV shows, this look celebrated rugged cowboys and spirited cowgirls as heroes of the frontier. During this decade, Westerns gained renewed popularity with films like Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, 1969, and TV series like Gunsmoke and Bonanza. These stories romanticized the cowboy lifestyle, highlighting themes of freedom, bravery, and adventure. As a result, dressing as a cowboy or cowgirl became a way for people to embrace the excitement of the Old West. Creating a cowboy or cowgirl costume was fun and versatile. Classic elements included fringe jackets, plaid shirts, denim jeans, and wide-brimmed hats. Accessories like bandanas, cowboy boots, and toy guns added authenticity, allowing wearers to fully embody the Western aesthetic. This costume also reflected a growing interest in Americana and folk culture during the 70s, as many sought to connect with a simpler, adventurous past. It was not just about fashion, it embodied a spirit of exploration and independence. Today, the cowboy/cowgirl costume remains a timeless favorite, appealing to those who appreciate the charm of the Wild West. Whether you choose a classic look or add a modern twist, this costume continues to celebrate the adventurous spirit of Halloween. Number 8. Ghost costume. The ghost costume is a Halloween classic that has endured over the years, becoming a staple for trick-or-treaters in the 1970s, who sought a simple yet spooky look. This costume embodies the essence of Halloween: mystery, fright, and a touch of fun, making it a favorite for all ages. Traditionally, creating a ghost costume was easy and accessible. The iconic look featured a simple white sheet with cutout eye holes, allowing wearers to transform into a floating specter with minimal effort. This DIY approach made it a popular choice for last-minute preparations, as families could easily craft their costumes at home. Over time, the ghost costume evolved, with creative twists like chains, tattered edges, or glow-in-the-dark paint enhancing the spooky effect. In the 1970s, the ghost costume resonated with the era's fascination with the supernatural, coinciding with the rise of horror films like Halloween, 1978. Ghosts were often depicted as both frightening and playful, capturing the imagination of Halloween enthusiasts. The ghost costume offered versatility, allowing wearers to blend traditional spooky elements with personal flair. Many embellished their sheets with decorations like cobwebs or fake blood to stand out while honoring the classic ghostly aesthetic. Today, the ghost costume remains a Halloween favorite, featuring many variations that embrace both traditional and modern styles. Whether opting for the classic sheet look or a more elaborate interpretation, dressing as a ghost is a playful way to celebrate the haunting spirit of Halloween. Number 9. Skeleton Costume. The skeleton costume is a timeless Halloween choice, perfectly capturing the spooky essence of the holiday. In the 1970s, it became especially popular among trick-or-treaters eager to embrace the spirit of fright. With its haunting imagery and playful approach, the skeleton costume has endured as a favorite through the decades. During the 1970s, skeleton costumes typically featured black outfits adorned with white skeletal designs. This iconic look allowed wearers to embody the eerie yet fun spirit of Halloween, making it a hit at parties and during trick-or-treating. The rise of horror films such as The Exorcist, 1973, fueled interest in Halloween costumes that played on themes of death and the supernatural. This cultural backdrop made the skeleton an appealing choice for those wanting to embrace classic Halloween vibes. Creating a skeleton costume allowed for creativity. Many added glow-in-the-dark paint to their designs, while others used accessories like faux bones or weapons to enhance their skeletal appearance. Today, the skeleton costume remains a Halloween staple, with interpretations ranging from realistic suits to whimsical designs. Whether opting for a traditional look or a contemporary twist, dressing as a skeleton continues to evoke the playful spookiness that defines Halloween. Number 10. Clown Costume. The clown costume has been a Halloween favorite for decades, and in the 1970s, it embraced a playful and colorful flair that captured the whimsical spirit of the era. With circuses and carnival culture thriving, dressing as a clown became a way to celebrate fun and laughter during Halloween festivities. In the 1970s, clown costumes featured oversized, bright clothing with bold patterns and vibrant colors. Typical elements included baggy pants, ruffled collars, and big shoes, creating a humorous and exaggerated appearance. Accessories like red noses, face paint, and colorful wigs completed the look, allowing wearers to embody the joyful, zany nature of clowns. This decade also saw the rise of popular clown characters like Bozo and Krusty, influencing many costume choices. These clowns combine silliness and charm, inviting creativity in costume design. Dressing as a clown for Halloween became a celebration of the carefree spirit of the time. Creating a clown costume allowed for immense creativity and personalization. Many added unique touches, such as playful makeup designs, oversized hats, and whimsical props like juggling balls or squirting flowers. This emphasis on individuality made the clown costume appealing to both children and adults. Today, the clown costume remains a popular choice for Halloween, often evoking nostalgia for the playful innocence of childhood. Whether opting for a classic look or a more contemporary twist, dressing as a clown continues to bring joy and laughter to Halloween celebrations. Number 11. Hippie Costume. The hippie costume was a vibrant and expressive choice for Halloween in the 1970s, reflecting the counterculture movement of the decade. Emphasizing peace, love, and individuality, the hippie aesthetic became a popular way to celebrate the spirit of the times during Halloween festivities. Characterized by colorful, flowing garments adorned with floral patterns, tie-dye, and fringe, the hippie look included staples like bell-bottom jeans, maxi dresses, and oversized sunglasses. Accessories such as headbands, peace signs, and beaded jewelry completed the ensemble, promoting the ideals of love and unity. The 1970s was a pivotal time for the hippie movement, coinciding with significant social changes, including anti-war protests and rising environmental consciousness. Iconic events like Woodstock in 1969 solidified hippie culture, inspiring many to adopt its lifestyle and fashion. This cultural backdrop made the hippie costume a popular Halloween choice for those celebrating peace, love, and self-expression. Creating a hippie costume allowed for immense creativity. Many mixed and matched pieces to craft unique outfits that reflected their individuality. The emphasis on colorful patterns and relaxed styles made it easy for anyone to embody the hippie spirit. Today, the hippie costume remains a beloved Halloween option that celebrates the enduring values of peace and love. Whether opting for a classic look with flowing fabrics or a modern interpretation, dressing as a hippie is a joyful way to honor the cultural legacy of the 1970s. Number 12. Fashionista Costume. The Fashionista Costume was a standout choice for Halloween in the 1970s, reflecting the bold and eclectic fashion trends of the decade. This costume allowed individuals to embrace their unique style and showcase the vibrant looks that defined the era. The 1970s was marked by diverse influences, from disco glam to bohemian chic, and the fashionista look encapsulated this mix. Key elements included high-waisted trousers, patterned blouses, and flowing maxi skirts, often paired with statement accessories like oversized sunglasses and platform shoes. The emphasis on self-expression encouraged experimentation with colors, fabrics, and silhouettes, creating a style that was both personal and eye-catching. During this era, iconic designers and fashion houses inspired daring looks. Fashion magazines and television shows showcased the latest trends, motivating people to embrace their inner style icons. Dressing as a fashionista for Halloween was a way to celebrate this cultural moment, allowing wearers to step into the spotlight and showcase their fashion-forward sensibilities. The fashionista costume offered ample opportunities for creativity and customization. Many drew inspiration from their favorite celebrities, whether it was the glam of Cher, the chic of Bianca Jagger, or the laid-back vibe of Jane Birkin. Mixing vintage pieces with modern interpretations became a fun way to express individuality while honoring the trends of the time. Today, the fashionista costume remains a popular choice for Halloween, celebrating the enduring impact of 1970s fashion on contemporary style. Whether opting for a classic look or a modern twist, dressing as a fashionista allows you to channel the boldness and creativity that define this iconic decade. Number 13. 70s Disco Queen Costume. The 70s Disco Queen costume epitomized the exuberance of the disco era, making it a dazzling choice for Halloween in the 1970s. As disco music dominated dance floors and clubs, this costume allowed wearers to embody the glitz and glamour of the nightlife scene, celebrating joy and self-expression through dance. The Disco Queen look was characterized by bold, shiny fabrics, vibrant colors, and eye-catching silhouettes. Popular items included sequin dresses, fitted jumpsuits, and flared pants that swished with movement. Accessories like large hoop earrings, chunky bracelets, and platform shoes added extra flair, ensuring wearers shone brightly whether on the dance floor or while trick-or-treating. The rise of disco culture in the 1970s was fueled by iconic venues like Studio 54 and the popularity of artists such as Donna Summer and the Bee Gees. Movies like Saturday Night Fever, 1977, showcased the dance craze, inspiring countless fans to embrace the disco lifestyle. Dressing as a disco queen for Halloween was a way to celebrate this vibrant cultural phenomenon and channel the confident, carefree spirit of the dance floor. Creating a disco queen costume offered ample opportunities for creativity. Many added personal touches, such as big curly hair or glittery wigs, along with bold makeup featuring vibrant colors and shimmering highlights. This emphasis on individuality made the disco queen an ideal choice for those looking to stand out. Today, the Disco Queen costume remains a favorite for Halloween celebrations, evoking nostalgia for the fun and freedom of the disco era. Whether opting for a classic look or a modern interpretation, dressing as a disco queen is a fabulous way to celebrate the spirit of the 1970s and dance the night away. Number 14. Rockstar. The Rockstar costume was a thrilling choice for Halloween in the 1970s, capturing the rebellious spirit and flamboyant style of the rock music scene. With bands like Led Zeppelin, Queen, and Aerosmith dominating the airwaves, fans eagerly embraced the opportunity to channel their favorite rock icons during Halloween festivities. Rockstar costumes featured bold clothing choices, often including tight leather pants, graphic tees, and colorful bandanas. Accessories played a crucial role with items such as studded belts, oversized sunglasses, and chunky jewelry adding flair. Striking hairstyles, think long flowing locks, bold cuts, or outrageous wigs, helped wearers fully embody the essence of rock and roll. The 1970s was a transformative time for music, with glam rock and punk influencing fashion and attitudes. Bands pushed the boundaries of style, inspiring fans to adopt their aesthetics. Dressing as a rock star for Halloween celebrated not just the music, but also the culture of rebellion, individuality, and creativity that defined the decade. Creating a Rockstar costume allowed for immense personal expression. Many chose to emulate their favorite musicians, whether it was the glam of David Bowie, the punk attitude of Joan Jett, or the classic rock vibe of Mick Jagger. This mix and match ability made the Rockstar costume versatile and fun, appealing to a wide range of tastes. The Rockstar costume remains a popular choice for Halloween, celebrating the enduring legacy of 1970s music. Dressing as a rock star is a fantastic way to pay homage to the iconic figures who shaped the music scene. Number 15, Witch Costume. The witch costume has long been a Halloween favorite, and in the 1970s, it took on a vibrant and eclectic twist that reflected the era's fascination with the mystical and supernatural. As popular culture embraced themes of magic and witchcraft, dressing as a witch became a way to celebrate the spooky side of Halloween with glamour and creativity. In the 1970s, the witch costume was characterized by flowing robes, capes, and wide-brimmed hats, often adorned with whimsical embellishments. While black was the dominant color, many witches added splashes of purple, green, or silver, reflecting the bold fashion trends of the decade. Accessories like broomsticks, magical wands, and elaborate jewelry completed the look, allowing wearers to express their unique interpretations of witchcraft. This decade saw a surge in interest in the occult and mystical themes influenced by films like Witch's Brew and TV shows such as Bewitched. Dressing as a witch became not just a nod to Halloween lore, but also a celebration of the era's fascination with the magical. Creating a witch costume allowed for immense creativity. Many customized their looks to reflect their personalities, with some embracing the classic, spooky aesthetic and others opting for a whimsical or glamorous approach, incorporating flowing skirts, shimmering fabrics, and striking makeup. This flexibility made the witch costume a perennial favorite for all ages. The witch costume remains a staple of Halloween celebrations, continually evolving while retaining its classic elements. Whether you prefer a traditional look or a modern twist, dressing as a witch lets you tap into Halloween's rich history and embrace the playful, spooky spirit of the season. As we've journeyed through the vibrant and eclectic world of Halloween costumes from the 1970s, it's clear that this decade was all about self-expression, creativity, and nostalgia. Each costume tells a story of a time when pop culture, music, and fashion collided in the most exciting ways. Whether you're inspired to recreate a classic look or put your spin on these iconic styles, Halloween is the perfect opportunity to celebrate the spirit of the 70s. So gather your friends, put on your platform shoes, and prepare for a groovy night of fun and fright. Don't forget to share your favorite 70s Halloween costumes in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more nostalgic content. Thanks for watching, and happy Halloween!